on, guys? Welcome to another edition of Joe's News and Views. That is right. It's your host, Joel Davis. If you first time tuning into the broadcast, do me a favor. Go ahead on and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell all the way up top. Please like and share. Please like and share. Now, with that being said, let's get into this. So, I want to talk about the Department of Homeland Security Secretary Mayorkas. Now, Alejandro Mayorkas has been much, how can I put this, in a nice, blunt way, been on everybody's cool list. And that's because, due to the fact of the matter of how he's been handling the situation with the border, along with President Biden. Well, today there was an actual audio release about him actually admitting on how horrible this border process has turned out to be, and how much it has actually gone out of control. So I'm about to show y'all this clip here. Then I'm going to read the story to you afterwards of what's been stated, and then give you my opinion. And by the way, please ignore the my crying babysitter maybe in the background if you hear it, because I am helping my wife babysit. So I just want to give y'all some content and put it out there today. So if y'all can look past that, I promise you, you'll love what we're about to bring you here. So give me one moment. Right now.
The fallout after that visit today. Good morning.
Good morning, Bill. And we got that leaked audio of Secretary Mayorkas from a Fox source while we were once again out here late last night in La Jolla watching as the steady stream of migrants that builds up to that figure of more than 212,000 just kept coming across the Rio Grande and then escorted down to a processing area here by Border Patrol. Those pictures from our tireless photographer, Brian Allman, who has been out here night after night with us. And in the leaked audio that we hear, it's really about a change in tone from Secretary Mayorkas. He is admitting in the audio to Border Patrol agents that he understands just how difficult it has been for them. Listen here.
How close you came to breaking here in this sector, and it's our responsibility to make sure that never happens again.
All right. Y'all saw that. Y'all heard that. He's basically admitting that they made a mistake, which I'm not surprised that in the middle of the feat, you're going to admit that you make a mistake like this, because it is very much so uh, a major issue right now for the U.S. So let's jump into the story that's been written up about all of this nonsense that's been going on, courtesy of Fox News, who also brung the leaked information beforehand. So Homeland Security, Alejandro Mayorkas met probably with Border Patrol agents in Texas and said in the audio that I just released for you to hear about it was unsustainable. They were going to lose if the borders are the first line of defense. A couple of days ago, I was down in Mexico and I said, look, if your borders are the first line of defense, we're going to lose and this is unsustainable. Mayor Caucus said Thursday, according to the audio obtained by the Fox News Bill Melugin through a Border Patrol source. We can't continue like this. Our people in the field can't continue, and our system isn't built for it. Mayor Caucus told the agents that the current border situation cannot continue. He said that the federal government system was not designed to handle the influx of migrants as has been in recent months. And he was very well aware that the sector recently came close to breaking. It's our responsibility to make sure that that never happens again, he said. Now, Mayorkas visited the Texas border and announced that agents handled more than 212,000 migrants encounters in July, making a 13% increase from the previous month. He admitted the issue was one of the toughest challenges we face. The extent of the challenge should not be understated, but nor should our ability to meet it, he said. The Department of Homeland Security did not immediately respond to the Fox News request for the comment if the border is not currently breaking in light of the July increase in migrant encounters. Criticism of the Biden administration's border policies has only sharpened due to new COVID-19 variants and what critics see as a lack of attention from Vice President Kamala Harris, who is assigned to take over the migration issue in March. Some border agents have also seemed exasperated by the administration's approach to the crisis. For those of us who have been around here long enough, we don't need to reinvent the wheel, one agent told Mayorkas. We've had this happen before. We know exactly how to shut it down. We need to make illegal entry illegal. Key words. Mayorkas struck an emphatic tone with the agents and thanked them for their heroic efforts. He said that he will do everything he can to get them hazardous pay amid a surge in the Delta variant of the virus. He told them that he requested an additional 2,000 agents in the 2023 budget, and it was revealed that there's a new focus on immigration and customs enforcement to prevent NTR, notice to returns, no shows at immigration court. He also said the Biden administration worked hard to keep the 42 in place. Title 42, which was put in place during the Trump administration to prevent the spread of COVID-19, allows for the expulsion of nearly all single adults and many families without being given the chance to seek asylum. Advocacy groups have been pressing on the Biden administration to do away with the ban. Meanwhile, the Department of Homeland Security is pressing for more expulsion flights in the interior of Mexico so individuals can't just turn around and give it another try and increase criminal prosecutions of recidivists. Mayorkas said these priorities serve as political lightning rods for the Democratic Party and would be a departure from the administration's early days when it prided itself on unraveling Trump's hardline immigration policies and even put a 100-day moratorium on deportations through executive order. Mayorkas called for additional agents will likely rile progressives, including the squad, AOC, which is Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, Ayanna Presley, and Rashid Tlaib, who released a statement in 2020 calling Customs and Border Protection and ICE rogue agents that act to inflict harm on our communities and have a pattern of behavior of abuse and mismanagement of funds. A CBS report on Thursday said that more than 83,000 migrant parents and children, about 88%, who was processed in July, were allowed to seek asylum. The report said the Biden administration has categorically shielded children from the policy. Mayorkas emphasized that many of those 212,000 resulted in expulsion under Title 14 Public Health Protection, with 95,788 Title 42 removals. He also said that 27% of those encounters had at least one prior encounter in the last 12 months. Guys, this just goes to show you, man, this just goes to show you guys that America now is really in trouble, because the Department of Homeland Security have allowed the radical left to force them to put America in a situation that is not only dangerous to our survival nation, but it's also dangerous to our elderly, our children, anybody else out here who may come in contact, okay, with some of this people from overseas that have not been tested for the proper for COVID and these variants and stuff. It's gotten insane. Now, what else is sad about this situation is that now they don't know what to do. As they say, well, I can tell you what you need to do. You need to stand by Title 42. You need to go back to how President Trump had it. Let's get this wall finished, completed. Let's tell these immigrants that's trying to come over here, you have to be here the legal way. You have to file you an asylum report through the port of legal entry. We send you back to your home country. And when we look at all the evidence that you're coming with us with, and we deem that it's okay for you to come through, you can come through. That's what we need to do. Now, you crazy ass liberals have got all these people in here because you're trying to get you a new group of people to be a sucker to help vote you guys in over and over again, that now you done got bit off more than you can chew. You have put America in a very bad predicament. Really have. And I'm not surprised that Mayorkas has admitted his wrong. But is he going to correct it? I highly doubt it. Because as long as we got people like AOC, Cori Bushes, the Tlaib, Rashids, the Ilhan Omars, the freaking Jamal guy over there in New York, all of these crazy ass radical squad members, we are going to continue to have a messed up situation at this border, because everybody right now feel like America is the free for all party, and it's just facts. But either way it goes, guys, get in the comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Do you think that the Department of Homeland Security is actually going to do their damn job and correct this? Do you think Kamala Harris is actually going to get her head out of her ass and actually babysit the border like she's supposed to? I need you guys to get in the comment section. Tell me what y'all thinking, all right? Please like, share, subscribe. I love you guys. Till then, y'all know how we do. I'm out.